Hey basketball fans, welcome back to the AirAsia ABL Game to Game. It's your host JV here with some highlights from the 3 games played in round 2 action. Check it out. Let's head to Bangkok's Nimabut National Stadium for our first second round matchup between the Chang Thailand Slammers and the visiting Brunei Barracudas. The Slammers come into the game 1-0 while the Barracudas are still searching for their first victory of the season. Will they change their strategies? Let's find out.
You actually did a swapping of the key point guard from the imports. How's that going right now?
That's looking good. Yeah, it's always positive out of what we've done so far. So I think we're ready for this match.
Let's see how the Barracudas' strategy plays out in today's game as they face a skilled and confident Slammers squad. It was the Barracudas taking the early lead and setting the stage with fast-paced play and a flurry of 3-pointers. But the Barracudas weren't the only team to attack from long range. The Slammers, Malaipur, nailed one from beyond the arc. Chris Commons and Chris Garnett helped Brunei build an 8-point lead with over 4 minutes left before Pinipachalert struck for 3 and getting the Slammers right back into the game. Chris Quete stormed back, taking it hard to the Barracudas defender and tying up the game, drawing the foul for the 3-point play. As soon as the Barracudas came back for 2, Slammers' Jason Dixon slipped through the D for another score. It was back-to-back action to close out the quarter, but the Barracudas had the last word, and Chris Commons' dunk put the visitors up by 3. The home fans hope to provide some energy to their team going into the second quarter, and it seemed to be working. Piapong hit for 2 and Dixon's outside shot tied the game at 25. Coach Wells encouraged his team to play tough, but their efforts were consistently countered by the Slammers until Garnett and Williams combined yet again to tie things up. Inspired play by Quete made sure his 20 first-half points didn't go to waste, putting on a clinic, and the Barracudas just couldn't counter the Slammers' imports, Quete and Dixon. They started to pull away as Pinipachalert knocked down another 3. And the man of the match, Quete, proved yet again his dominance, frustrating the Brunei squad who had no answer in the first half as the Slammers closed 46-39 at the half.
Just 6 seconds before the game was over for the second half, you guys called a timeout. What was going on during that timeout?
Well, we called the timeout. We want to execute one play, and the play is really for Chris. But actually, it's like it's the reverse, but still the play was for Chris, and it's a long shot.
The teams prepared their strategies for the second half in Bangkok. The Barracudas desperately trying to get back into this game. The third started good for Coach Wells as Commons' aggressive play heated up. And even when the Slammers came back, the Brunei squad pressed on. but the closest they could come was within 4 points as Quete led the Slammers back in front as they closed the third, back on top by 7 points. Both teams received some fourth quarter advice from their coaches before hitting the floor. The Slammers seemed to take that advice to heart as Piapong's tray extended the lead. Brunei's play was less inspiring and riddled with turnovers, which led to easy baskets by the Slammers. There wasn't much of a fight left in the Barracudas, even with Chris Commons earning a double-double with 16 points and 11 rebounds. But with his team turning the ball over 19 times in the game, there wasn't much he could do in the end. It was the Chang Thailand Slammers, led by Chris Quete, who scored a game-high 33 points, along with 8 boards, securing another victory at home and improving their record to 2-0 with an easy win over the winless Brunei Barracudas.
With the player of the game, Chris Quete. Now, you scored 33 points in this game, stepping up the game for the whole team. What was your mentality like going in this game?
I think, first of all, you know, the first game, let me go from the beginning. The first game, I scored 32 points. That made boost my mental, you see. So when I was coming today, I said, okay, let me try to do it better. Yeah, and I did it.